Hello, hello, hello. So, welcome. This is supposed to be the Nexus episode. It's a weekly show that I do with Joe on Wednesdays and Saturdays. But Joe just informed me that they're having power issues where he is, so he may not be able to join today. So I'm prepared to just have this be an open panel and maybe touch on a few topics of interest. I hope you come too. Oh, what's why do you always have your panels the same time as mine? But actually, you don't. You have your panels are like 24-hour day now. Every time I turn on the YouTube, you're live. Like, I don't think there's an hour in the day that I don't see you live. Yeah, you can invade. You can invade mine. I think I have an open spot. So a little bit of announcements tomorrow at an hour and a half earlier than the normal time. So that would be. Let me do some math here. 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 a.m. No, that can't be right. No, I got to go forward. Hang on. 11, 3, 2:30. 2:30 p.m. Eastern. 11:30 a.m. Pacific. I'm having a special episode. We're going to have a guest. Her name is Dara, and she's a peer up here in Washington State, and she has a peer organization that she runs with her husband called Community Roots, and we're going to be talking about peer support. We're going to find out about her story and her organization and what it does. So that's going to be about an hour and a half before the regular show, and then I will open up the panel after we talk to her. So that's happening tomorrow. Today it looks like it's just going to be me. So we'll do the Nexus again on Saturday with Joe. So Jack, what you're reviewing? Is it that evolution thing? I saw something about it on the I don't know, somewhere. He's doing evolution. Is it creationism versus evolution? Um, yeah, I mean, you can come up and talk about that if you want. I'm not a creationist. I don't have a lot to say. Actually, I do have a little something to say. I had something. Okay. I had an experience this morning. I was browsing panels and I stopped by somebody's panel and they were reviewing some kind of conspiracy theory about the plane crash. And I don't know what it is about me and stupid people. See, I'm doing it right now. I'm very logical and I'm very rational, or I try to be. I'm very fact based and evidence based, and I like to ground things in empiricism and rational thinking. And for some reason, when I see people, okay, here's what I'm getting at. This is very hard for me to admit. I think in a certain way, I'm kind of a Karen myself, and I kind of police people. In fact, you might even say, in some senses, I'm a bully. I'm an intellectual Karen. When I see people not using the intellect properly or like according to standards, I get very agitated. I want to speak to their manager. Why are they misusing this wonderful brain that God gave them and this intellect and this ability to think critically? So when I see people doing that, and particularly around things like conspiracy theories, conspiratards, they really, really, really trigger that in me. And it happened this morning. I saw some conspiratardery, and I kind of went hard at them, and I feel bad. I need to learn to let people. Do you know what it's like when there's something that you know really well and you see somebody doing it badly or poorly? Do you know that feeling where you just want to step in and help them or correct them or tell them? I complain about men policing other men. I complain about women policing everything. But I'm realizing that I police people's intellect. I police the way people try to think and make sense of the world because I think my way of doing it is superior. I got accused of being a know it all when my actual point was that I don't know. Like a lot of times we don't know things and people fill in with conspiracy theories. And I was trying to point out that you don't really know any of this stuff. So why are you just making all of these crazy assumptions when you don't have all the information that people close to the event has? So my point was that I actually know less. Hey, Bex. But I've gotten that before. People think I have a superiority complex and I think I'm smarter than everybody else. And I just know logic. I know I studied it in college. It's something that I do pretty decently and I think I'm helping other people when I'm watching them. Oh, Steve. Hello. Good to see you. Um I think I've done it with you before too. I've done it with a lot of people. It's happened on this stream. And I don't know what to do about it because it's hard for me to sit by and just let people misuse logic. But at the same time, I don't think that my current approach is the one to use. I don't get anything out of it positive. I don't think it's helping the other people to improve their use of logic anymore. Like it's not meeting my goals. It's not having a positive impact on me personally. It's I don't know. I'm not happy with myself when I notice that about me. And this is something lifelong. I've done it. I've been doing it since I was a kid. And I don't know what to do about it. Oh, cool, Helena. Well, you can come on today if you want. Oh, in fact, I should put the link. Hang on. It doesn't look like we're going to have the Nexus. So let me get the link pinned and then we can talk about random topics. There you go. Oops. And we'll just do an open panel today. I don't know if it's personal growth because I don't know if the growth has happened yet, but it's definitely the beginnings of personal awareness. And it's my goal is to be a more loving person or to try to become a more loving person. And it didn't feel very loving to me today. I didn't feel like I was meeting that goal. Asking questions. Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it. Even when I ask questions, I don't know how to do it in a less obnoxious way. Like the problem is I wear my heart on my sleeve and my irritation even if I'm trying to be patient and ask questions, it's hard for me to hide my irritation at at the reason I'm asking the questions in the first place. But at least awareness is the beginning of growth. Now that I'm aware of it, I can at least try different approaches now and see if something better works. See, that's the problem. It's hard for me to be humble in the face of retardation. And I can't fake it. I can't fake that they have some kind of superior insight into reality that they don't actually have. So it's hard to be humble toward conspirators because I don't think that they have anything to offer. See, I'm doing it right now. Maybe Helena can share stuff. Welcome.
Welcome. Hi. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
I'm okay. How's it going with you? What were
I'm
we talking
battling.
about yesterday?
You were talking to somebody about
Oh, education.
education.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like how to educate kids these days.
yeah. Um, what was that term you were using? Conspiratards? Is that
Yeah, you know the conspiracy theorist. This was about that plane crash specifically, and they were
uh-huh.
seeing all kind of like connecting all kind of random dots about the plane crash. They were convinced there was some kind of conspiracy behind it.
Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know. Well, yesterday I had to I had to take a phone call. I had to take it, but I was right in your backyard and I was knocking on the door. And then the phone
Oh,
call came in and I don't know. I think maybe I don't know. There's not just one way to be smart. Um,
but there are many ways to be stupid.
yeah, but there's more than one ways to be smart. For example, my brother, sometimes I would do his homework for him, and he was like 3 years older than me, and he just wanted to go outside and be active and all that. And the teachers would assign him a book, and he's like, I don't know if I want to do this, you know. And I would read the book for him because that's my thing, and and he would go out and then I'd relay to him what I read. And is he dumb? No. Some people don't like to read. It's not because they're not smart. um they just have a different uh they have a different way of you know acting in the world. I don't know. And I had when I did GED classes, I had mostly adults, a few teenagers, and a lot of the people, they worked in blue collar professions, and some of them would get down on themselves, like, oh, I'm not smart. It's like, then I'd observe them, and they were plenty smart. They were plenty smart. It's just, I don't know, school didn't work for them. Traditional school didn't work for them. So everyone is different. People are very complicated. Uh, I think it's okay. In addition, I think it's okay that people wonder about things. Um, if they go into conspiracy mode, I think sometimes that's okay.
Um,
Well,
yeah, I think it has to be. It's so. Do you think Alex Jones is smart? Would you consider him smart?
I'm not really sure what his deal is. I know that at some point, everything he was like doing all this like work and research, and then he sort of had a breakdown. Then he started drinking too much, and you know, is he smart? He's not. To be honest with you, he's not dumb. He's not, but he's a lot to take in. He's, that's a lot to take in there. Um, so yeah, I can't honestly say, if I'm being honest, that he's dumb. Um, but he's different. He's different, but I don't know. So yeah. So what do you feel bad about yourself? You said you felt bad or guilty about something.
Yeah, like when I see people being stupid, I can
Well,
get,
what's stupid?
I can get aggressive.
Okay, how do you define stupid?
People that are either reasoning from limited evidence and drawing extravagant conclusions, or drawing conclusions that don't necessarily fit the evidence. Like so,
Okay.
basically, just poor logic. They're and it even with really smart people, it happens. So it's not even like a stupid people thing. It's a It's a
Yeah.
misuse or misapplication of the intellect, or maybe not the intellect, but of a certain type of thinking, which I find very valuable. So
All
maybe
right.
they're doing a different type of thing. I think they get the intellect and the imagination a little out of proportion.
Hmm. Okay. So Sherlock, I don't know. I don't know. Um, People have a lot of ways of coming to conclusions. Uh, you don't want to be, you don't want to, I don't know. You don't want to come out of nowhere with some kind of weird conclusion, but yeah, we all don't do it the same way. So,
Yeah, Sherlock's a good example. He can be an asshole sometimes. I watched that elementary show, and I
oh,
did
did you?
I didn't care for his personality one bit. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I don't want to be that kind of person.
Yeah.
And when I
Okay,
when
so
I'm
what?
around conspiracy people, I get that way because they just seem so fucking stupid to me with the things they come up with, the crazy theories they come up with. It's just
Hmm.
it's magical thinking. Like you can make a case for anything. You can connect any dots into any kind of story. There's no rigor to it. And then they propagate it as misinformation. It spreads to other people. Other people start buying into it, and the use of the critical mind goes out the window.
What didn't you like about the Sherlock character?
He was an asshole,
Why was he an asshole?
because he was smarter than everybody else, and he got irritated by all the people around. My ex was like that too, and I definitely don't want to be like him.
Okay. Yeah.
Like when you're like in a game show or something when people are trying to figure out the puzzle and you can see the answer ahead of them and you're like, you idiot, can't you, god damn, how could you be so stupid, it's this, and they don't see it themselves because they're a little
Yeah.
slower to come up with it. It's that feeling.
Hmm. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then
If you
I've
go on,
also been the person that can't figure out the puzzle and had people like think think I was stupid, so like, why would I turn around and treat somebody else like that?
yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't worry about conspiracy theorists. They add a little spice to life and they don't control everything. And, every once in a while they're right.
No,
So,
they're not. Maybe just embrace
so
it.
yeah, there you go, Jeff. There you go, Jeff.
But they're not right. They're 99.999%. They're not right. I don't think it
Fine.
helps to
Okay. Okay.
enable and coddle them and validate them.
Oh, I'm not coddling anyone. Um, no, like, do you have any examples? Because I'm not really sure. I'm not
Well,
really
today
sure
it was
what
over that plane crash, and honestly, they were watching some video of some YouTuber that was going through it, so I didn't really pay attention to the video itself. And in the person's defense was not necessarily that he believes this, but that he's trying to offer alternative perspectives on looking at things. So there's not just one way to look at an event. There's multiple ways to look at it. And we see the same thing with things like January 6th. There's like
Yeah.
5 or 6 different narratives you could pull from those videos. And he's right. There are multiple perspectives, but I think some have more validity than others. So I would try to stick to perspectives that are probable and correspondent to reality instead of offering wild, fantastic perspectives that just fuel more conspiracy thinking. So even if your goal is to try to offer different perspectives or show that it's possible to have different ways of looking at a single thing, I don't think choosing the most extreme, outlandish, improbable ways of looking at things is the best way to demonstrate that point.
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. For some people, what you call an extreme position, um, in their minds, they're not taking an extreme position. There's just too many ways to think out there. And
I guess I
I don't know.
use the standard of correspondent truth, and some stories have a greater likelihood of corresponding to reality than others. And if people get too untethered from that, then they're not their minds are no longer processing reality.
Hmm.
And so I don't know if it helps us as a society to have, like, I'd like as many people as possible to be all working off of the same shared reality. And I think the further individuals get from that, the 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 worse it is for society. I mean, you have a breakdown in an ability to make sense and truth. Less
Yeah,
the
I know, but
conspiracy people. That's
well, you need a lot of different people who think a lot of different ways. So I try to think of it like that. Will you get some goofballs? Yes, but we're all not going to think on the same path. We're just not. That's just the
what
way it is.
what do you need the goofballs for specifically? Like, what value do they add? Maybe if I
What
could see
value
that,
do
I could
they
learn to
add?
tolerate them.
Goofballs. Okay.
Because if we're all trying to figure out reality, what what do they bring to that endeavor? Because to
You
me,
can
it's a lot. They add more noise to the signal than they clarify.
no. You look at their perspective, and with if you think it's stupid, you can use that to reinforce your opinion. Sometimes that's what they can do. They can reinforce your opinion or whatever you're thinking of, you know. Um, no, 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 they're always good to have around. I do think that. I do. And I don't know, we're not a bored collective. We're gonna all think different kinds of things. That's just the way it is.
Yeah,
That's how that's just
that
how it
is
is.
the
I
way it
don't know.
is. Well,
Yeah,
we
it
don't have
is.
to be a bored collective, but to me, we all have to be more or less feeling the same elephant. And if we're all trying to feel different parts of the elephant and determine what it is, and some people are off feeling a camel,
Yeah.
all that does is add confusion to the people that are trying to figure out the elephant.
Hmm. Well, I mean, there's different ways to look at this. I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble, so I'm not going to say the words, but it's like, if I know there's objective reality, I know that. And it's like if we can't all agree that la 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 that, that's a woman, that's a man, to me that's insane. That's insane. Um because biology is objective reality. So, you know.
Yeah, maybe that's some of it. Like, to have a functioning society, we need to be working off of a same or similar set of basic facts. And if
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
able to happen, then I don't know how you have social cohesion.
Well, some people they have a imagination that, it propels them into these realms where, it's like, well, this could have happened, that could have happened. Speculation, speculation.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not too worried about that. I don't like when people can't agree on objective reality. That is true. But sometimes you don't know the answer to something, and it's like, well, when you don't know the answer to something definitively, that's when all the quirky people come out, you know, and they try to guess
Yeah.
why something happened. So,
Yeah. That. if you if we don't know the answer, then don't make up an answer. Just admit that we don't know the answer. That's the more
well,
intellectually honest.
no, they could say, I have a theory. Um, I'm making a guess. I have a thesis, and then proceed with what you're trying to say. I'm fine with that. But, so if you proceed it like that, it's not like,
But what if the
nobody's
thesis is that it's lizard people living under the earth controlling everything? Like, they're like, where is the line between
Um, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Then the rest of us go, why don't we have a picture of these lizard people? How can they live in the core of the earth? Yeah, I don't know. It exercises the rest of us to use practical common sense.
Yeah, it does. It does exercise me. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. What you seem bothered. What
I am,
happened?
but I'm really, really bothered by these people, and I don't know why. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I don't know why um, it even affects me at all. Like, I'm not
Huh,
bothered with religious people who believe in God or crazy religious stuff. That doesn't bother me at all. But people that
yeah,
believe conspiracy theories about the real world and politics really bother me. Like
yeah.
people that think there's a secret group pulling the strings of world government and all that. That just those people really bother me.
Well, they're probably talking about like things like the World Economic Forum, things like that.
Yeah, it's a different group depending on who you talk to. Sometimes it's the Jews, sometimes it's the globalists.
Yeah, that's not the Jews though. Everybody always every once in a while they always start talking about Jewish people, which is like, oh, just shut up, just shut up. No, I'm talking about like things you can look up. You can look them up and they're real and they have influence because they're rich. And sometimes politicians get cutbacks from listening to them. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So World Economic Forum, they who the World Health Organization, if they're really rich groups, and sometimes if you listen to them, politicians, they'll get certain kickbacks from them. It's not a big deal. I don't think that's so wild, but there are a few of those groups. But I'm not talking about Jews, for God's sakes. That's
But
insane.
people will say that about the Jews. They will say they have a disproportionate influence in Congress and on politicians. So the same thing you're saying about these like rich global people, other people will make the same exact points about Jewish influence or some other group.
Well,
I'm just saying
um,
I've talked to enough of these people that I do know there's some little secret group at the center of all these conspiracies, and it's different depending on who you talk to. But the Jews are definitely one of those groups if you talk to the right people.
if you talk to certain
If you
people,
talk to
they'll
the woke
always.
people, it's white men or patriarchs or whoever.
Well, I don't know. Those kids
Other
saying free
people put
Palestine.
the trans LGBT people at the center of some kind of conspiracy to subvert society.
Well, those kids on campus that were saying free Palestine. I mean, who was controlling them? They were blaming, you know, who was controlling them. And it's like these same
Right.
people, they're
Yeah.
like, I'm gay, I'm gay. It's like, uh, you wouldn't last 20 minutes in Palestine for obvious reasons because they don't take too kindly to that. And but you're cheering them on. You're cheering them on. It's like you're a chicken walking into Kentucky Fried Chicken and saying, you know, hey, why don't you eat me? And then I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just felt I just saw you being like all I don't know, like you were like feeling bad about yourself and but you just yeah, you can't eliminate all these people. And being that we're online, all of us, you're gonna have even more of it. And you can't really stop it. You can't really stop it. So you just have to have a good filter. That's all. You have to have your own filter.
Like ignore it. Oh, let's see what this guy think. And yeah, see, Leggy's one of the people that
What?
I've gotten into it about and felt bad. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
What's
What you doing?
what's your mileage at?
What?
Oh, you're in your car. At first I thought I was looking at a robot face.
Oh, you're stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoops.
What are you up to today? Where are you headed?
I ain't heading nowhere. I'm waiting to load traps.
Oh, you're at work?
Yeah. Well, kind of at
Hmm.
work. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to go to work.
Oh, okay. Welcome, African.
M- My friend, I'm waiting for him. He's up through Lighthouse Channel right now. I'm
So
waiting
you're
for
like
him.
sitting in the parking lot?
Yeah, I'm in his
Oh,
truck.
okay.
This ain't my truck. This is too nice of a truck for me.
Oh, I would not have known.
Well, I know, but I can't lie. I can't try to claim something that ain't mine. That ain't
That's
right.
it would have worked on me.
Well, it
See,
would have. But
I'm not as
see,
smart
I'm
as
not
I
a
think
fool.
I am.
I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. It's but cold out here. It's cold out here for a pimp. You heard?
I thought they don't call you in when it gets too cold.
What do you
But
do?
as a pimp, I mean, is there a what? It's
What?
called.
What'd you say?
I mean, I just got that Jeff was. Are you a pimp?
Leggy's he's a
What?
lobster pimp.
Taking the piss, man. Don't worry.
Leggy's our pimp.
Like he's a pimp. Yeah, that's good, man. It's good. I get you. It's cold. How cold? What is it?
Yeah, you
Minus.
look cold. You're sitting in the car
Oh wow. How many?
with
I got,
what four,
Wow.
three layers on your head.
Yeah, but that's layer. That's
Oh
more.
wow.
Wow.
You need to get closer
Is that
layers.
icicles on your goatee?
How cold? How cold is it out there, man? Like proper.
I don't know. I don't even
Minus.
know.
I
I
thought
don't
they
even know
didn't
how to
use you
tell
when
them
it
this
was
stuff.
cold.
Oh, it's
Right?
16 degrees, but with the wind chill,
What?
That's
with the wind
Fahrenheit.
chill,
Oh, that's
it's
worse than I am.
What?
Okay.
Why?
the
Oh
wind
my
chill. It's
God.
probably at least 10 degrees with the wind chill.
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Jeez. At least it's in the 30s here where I am.
It's fucking
Fahrenheit.
cold,
What?
and the
That's
sun's going down,
cold.
so it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna get
Holy,
colder.
holy crap. Yeah, hang on.
I see that. So they're out on the water, and you're waiting for them to bring the traps in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my
Oh,
friend.
okay.
This ain't the normal boat I go on.
Okay. Wow. I
Fuck, man. He's gonna pay fuck $150 to fucking load traps onto a
Oh.
trailer. Fucking right.
yeah. I'd do it.
Okay, so it's minus 12 Celsius. Shit. Yeah, that is. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you're
fucking cold.
you're you're okay. I mean, if you're on a ship, I mean, you're moving. You've got an outer level, don't you, as well? A waterproof that you have to wear, right? On top of that, you're not just wearing all that cotton, man. You know, be
Yeah, yeah,
careful.
yeah. If I'm on the boat, I got oil gear on.
You
Yeah.
get the yeah. So yeah.
Oh,
I would say, Helly Hansen. Have you ever heard that brand, Helly Hansen?
mm-mm.
Yeah.
You should get thermal ones, man. Get some of them good
I don't
thermals.
like them.
Yeah, but if you got to be careful. You're on the
I
boats
got
as
me a
well.
me. So I just
Yeah,
bought me a pair. So and
you're in
these
the
are the
fuck.
longest lasting ones I've had so far. They've
Yeah,
lasted me
awesome.
6 months without, thank God, knocking some wood that doesn't exist. They've lasted me 6 months so far, and they have like Kevlar on the front of them, and they're pretty fucking good.
What the
They're pretty
boots?
fucking good.
Your boots.
Boots. I switch back and forth. I got some Grundens. I got some Dunlops. I got some Chinooks. I got some Lacrosses.
Fucking hell.
I got a couple different brands.
Cross boots as well for
Like
this.
people bitch
Lacrosse.
about fucking
Yeah, I
shoes and
think
shit, right? It's like fuck, man. A pair of my fucking boots fucking is like
I
140
guess
to 160
yeah, of
dollars.
course,
You know.
of course.
Wow.
How many years have you been doing this on the boat? Wow, dude. I just want to quick on the boats, right?
15. I've been fucking around since I was 21, and I've been doing it
Wow.
consistently for the last six.
Wow.
So
Oh,
That's your career. You're a fisherman, man. Wow.
yeah,
In
yeah.
that
I mean, I
wow.
grew up digging clams
Woo,
and bloodworms and sandworms and shit anyway. So
woo. Boy, those seas, I can't do that stuff. I've only done land sieges. That's about it, man. I don't.
well,
I've got a bit out. I've got on a few boats, but you know, staying out in them, nah, fuck that shit, man.
well, as I tell the wife, we can move anywheres we want as long as there's a fucking somewheres I can fucking there's an ocean I can hop on a fucking boat and go to work. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Yeah,
care
but
where we can go. I
minus
want
12.
anywhere, but there has to be ocean.
hmm.
Madness, man. You take care tonight as well, by the way. You take care.
Oh, it's not.
You should get some GoPros, bro. Put them around you. Hook them on you, and then take it and upload that once you edit it, man.
He
If you're
does. He
out,
has a
geez,
channel.
you do. Ah, shit,
Well,
man.
this summer, I plan on doing some more this summer. I've been talking to my actual boss about it, about getting a couple GoPros and then recording, and then going home and editing
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, bro. Oh, also, you know what you can do these days? You should. What type of a fish do you fish, by the way, if I might
I'm
ask?
a lobsterman. We
Oh, so you love, yeah, man. You
yeah.
can you could probably get these days like those cameras that go down in the yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. I'd like to get one, put it down in a trap.
Yeah, and you leave it there till you come
Hmm.
pick it up again. Oh man,
Yeah.
this editing is always effort.
Lobsters? Do you do lobsters?
Huh?
Do you do lobsters?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maine
Just checking.
lobsters.
Wow. Yeah. So I think all of us are cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had snow
Is,
here this
is
morning.
that the Atlantic then? You're going out to the Atlantic and it's
Oh yeah,
thawing.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in
Jesus, it's
Atlantic.
wow, it's frozen out there, man. Fuck.
So Jeff, bring up a map. Bring up Google Earth if you can.
Okay.
I mean, I've said it enough times where I live. There ain't no secret to it. So,
No, I have.
so,
What do I do
on
with it? Go
Google,
to Maine?
so go to Google Earth and go to Jonesport. Just go to.
Huh.
I should have time to explain this.
Let's see. Jonesport. Okay.
Now screen share if you can, so I can see
Oh.
what you're doing here, so I can give detail here.
Um.
Maine?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's the only Jonesport in the whole entire world. There's no other
Okay.
Jonesports.
I
So
know. You know what? I have a problem. Every time somebody mentions Maine, all I can think of is Stephen King. I'm afraid to say.
Oh, it's
I think of
beautiful
Stephen
there,
King.
man. Wow, it's beautiful there. Wow. Jeez.
Like
Old school.
this.
all right,
Yeah.
all right,
Sea
so
Duck Cottage.
yeah, so keep zooming in.
Oh, this is water. I see. This
Yeah,
is on the
yeah, yeah.
coast.
Okay, so now leave it right there.
Oh,
Now scroll out to sea, but towards Canada, towards Nova Scotia,
Like
like
up
on the
here.
map. Yeah, keep going. All right, scroll, go up some, go up on the map some.
Like this.
Yeah, go up. Keep going up. Pretty much follow the coast of Maine.
oh,
So leave Jonesport.
Yeah, follow that
Okay.
coast. All right, you see that
Is this your
line right
boat?
there? You see
Yeah.
that line
yeah.
right there? That's the Canadian line.
For now.
Oh,
Well, that's how it's been for whatever. All right, so now zoom in. All right, we're gonna find Seal Island.
I can Google it. Let's see.
Seal Island, Machias.
Nova Scotia.
Machias.
oh,
Is this off of Maine? No, no, you gotta go Seal Island, Machias.
How you spell Machia?
Machias, Machias.
hmm.
Machia Seal Island.
Yeah. All right, you see
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Now, Canada and the U.S. can fish this.
Okay.
So we fish. So from Jonesport, we travel all the way and fish right there. So we come down. That Canadian line will come down and run right there. But the way the gray zone is Canada and Maine both claim this island.
So you're all up in here when you're at work.
Well, we don't go way up. We don't go past Seal Island. Like where your
Oh,
mouse
okay.
is, we don't fish that. But like from where Jonesport is out towards Seal Island and down towards MDI is where we will fish.
Okay.
Like
I don't know what
so, like you'll
MDI
go
is.
back down the coast. So like you'll
What is this
follow
dotted
that.
line?
All the way out
That,
there.
that yeah,
Fucking
like
hell.
well, we're
oh,
not.
Holy
So
fuck.
No, no. So just a little bit too far out. Jeff, go back in a little bit. Yeah, down. Keep going down in the water.
Gulf of Maine.
Yeah, see, we fish that. Like that would be like the Canadian line right there where you are, the Canadian US line.
Oh, I
Like
see.
the
Right.
official line. But then you have a
I
gray
see.
zone. But yeah, so from
Because
Jonesport,
you
we're
said
way out there.
the
So that's like 30 some miles
is there
from
even
where we
anything
are.
on here? You said
Yeah, there's a
Canada has
lighthouse.
better lobsters. Oh, somebody has a little house on here.
Yeah, there's a lighthouse there.
Ah, that's what it is.
Oh,
I bet the Google truck doesn't go there. Nope. How do they get their groceries?
They don't.
Oh,
I don't know if there's anybody manning it.
I see.
Oh, a couple years a year. But I mean, Graham and Ann's not that far away. I mean, a couple hours they can have
Well, yeah,
supplies
these
delivered.
days they're mainly serviced every 6 months or something. People come on to the land, make sure everything's working. It's all automated. Most of these.
Now, didn't you say Canada has better lobsters than
No,
Maine
no,
does?
no. The colder the
Bigger.
water, the colder the water that they have, right? The thicker the shells are. So, like, essentially, they
wow.
have a thicker shell on average in colder water. So, the
It's
further
so
up in Canada you get, like, up and around Nova Scotia, like on the backside, like where Oak Island is, or up there and going up towards, like, Greenland and shit, Iceland or whatever the fuck it is, Finland,
Greenland.
like, going up that way there, the coast and shit, that's all Prince Edward Island. Colder water, so they have a thicker shell.
it's
But
all,
they
it's
can,
all they
Canada can keep a bigger lobster than
Yeah,
us.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have different rules that let their
they grow
lobsters.
slow. They grow slower as well. So
Well, I don't
anything.
know if they grow slower.
Well, they,
After a
they,
But
certain
bigger's
size,
not always better. Is that what you're
uh,
saying?
no,
well,
no. But after a certain size, anyways, they do slow down. After a certain size, yes.
I mean, I know
Oh,
one thing. Like, when you get like lobster in say the Caribbean or West Africa, they're very different to Atlantic crabs and and sorry, not just crabs, crustaceans and Pacific as well. Because the Pacific is warm as well as fucking cold as well.
It's all cold to me. It's
The Pacific can be warm. There's places in the Pacific Ocean
well,
that are
maybe at the
temperate.
tropical islands, but
Still,
even in California, I found the water cold.
well, San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco's freezing.
it's
Yeah.
freezing. Yeah, that's freezing. Yeah.
But even the beaches in LA were cold to me.
Water's that cold? I didn't know that. I mean, in Namibia, the water's really cold there because it was the cold Benguela and the warm other one on the other side, which is like basically Durban and that, and Port Elizabeth. They're different currents.
Oh, he's in the truck.
Yeah. Oh God, he's getting ready. Damn.
Oh,
Well, I don't even
This
know
is
where he is. He should be close because he was coming through Lighthouse Channel. So,
oh,
like, you guys know what Lighthouse Channel is.
so you just have to wait.
Well, I'm
Getting
gonna
on the
come
boat
down,
from here.
reset the hydraulic heist
Are
and
those all lobsters? What's in those tubs?
bait.
That's all bait?
Hey, really?
oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Frozen bait. You gonna thaw it out?
No, you'd be surprised
No way, no way. It's still
because it's
what?
in brine. You know what I
Look at
mean?
all those
It's in a
boats.
Of
in
course,
a
it's
good
salted.
brine.
Oh, it's salted.
So
Yeah, of course.
1, 2, 3. So the third one back would be the one I work on.
That's a
So
lot. Are
Oh, in
those
the
all
one
lobster
tank.
here.
boats? Those are all
So
working?
1, 2, and then yeah, these are all working boats. Yeah, yeah. None of these are
Wow.
pleasure boats.
It's like a whole fleet. Looks like a
Yeah, man.
marina.
This boy's.
Oh, that looks
Sorry,
like
man.
that might be him coming up. That is him
Hey,
coming up too.
you be
Oh,
safe,
Good.
baby.
You guys get to
Oh,
are
see
you
him
gonna
fucking
show us?
sail
Are you
in
man.
gonna
that
show
shit.
us bait? You
No,
gonna
his
show us bait?
What an honor. What a fucking honor.
that's exciting.
this fucking boat. His boats. I have to admit, his boat's probably one of the best looking boats in all of Jonesport.
I
Where are the
love
other
that
guys?
dock. It's very rustic.
Where are your
Well,
coworkers?
they're on the boat. The ones that I'm helping.
Do they know they're live
I'm
on
just
YouTube?
helping them today. This ain't. No, I'm gonna. Once they get in, I'll shut it down.
Oh.
I'll shut it down.
Ooh, well, it looks cold.
I
It
love the
looks really
sunset
cold.
too.
That's the
Oh,
Coast
it's
Guard
very
station
pretty.
over there.
The
Yeah,
house,
it's
that
very
building.
That's
pretty.
west. That's the west because the sun's setting, so that's west that way. That's like southwest. That's northwest, west, and then you got, your south, your southeast, your east, your northeast, your north.
Wow.
What's in that garage?
Oh, it's the bait shed.
Oh, that's a lot of bait.
Oh no, that's just where like they work and
Oh,
store shit and.
still.
Let's see, turn it
Where's the
rotate. I
bait
just don't
come
want to drop
from?
the
Who
phone. I got
collects
these
the
big
bait?
clumsy. See, I can't zoom in. Can you see that boat sailing way out in the distance? No, you guys
Um,
Yeah,
can't see that.
I see a
Can
lot
you?
I
of
see
boats.
boats.
Well, there's a boat way out in the distance sailing in.
Oh, how many states do you serve? Like how many? How far does your lobster go?
I mean, you can order it online and anywheres and have it. Well, AC Inc. I think they claim they can have seafood from the time you order it to you in 24 hours.
No matter where you live?
Yeah, I guess that's
Oh,
their thing.
wow. Okay.
Huh.
Daniel, how do you keep getting off of block? Come on, let's
Blocky block.
send you on your way.
Hold on, I'm gonna sit you down just for a second.
Your
Don't just,
hostility and aggression is not welcomed here. It harshes my vibe.
just hold on. I didn't close it out. I'm just lighting a cancer stick. Hold on.
Okay. It's well, here.
Where?
I did, but he blew it. He was here yesterday threatening people. He blew it already. And not lies. I do not sound like Huckleberry Hound.
Now, hey.
You are wrong for that.
By the way, if you listen to the way when they pull in, you listen. This is how real people, real friends, real men interact with each other. Oh wait,
Okay,
that could
let's
be
hear
the
some
coast.
real men. We could all
Wait, that
learn
could be
from
the Coast
this.
Guard. Maybe that's the Coast Guard.
Not even a touch. And he doesn't sound anything like Andy Griffith.
Who?
Huckleberry Hound
Huckleberry Hound. Wait, yeah,
from
I
the
don't know.
Laugh Olympics.
Wait, I could be wrong. That could be the Coast Guard coming up through.
Oh, are they real men? Considered real men? My mom
No,
dated
no,
a
I lied.
Coast
That's
Guard
him.
guy for a
That's him.
while.
That's a boat with traps on it. That's him.
Which boat are we looking at?
There's a red boat coming in. Oh no! Wait, is that it? Yeah,
Red.
that's it.
This is like Danish TV.
What happens when you get wet? Like, is it all over? Like, are you like, oh, I'm
Just go
I'm gonna
change. Just
just
go
like,
change it. If you do get wet, just go change your sweatshirt.
okay,
You
yeah,
keep
well, no,
extras.
yeah.
Now, Jeff, it's cold out here.
Yeah, it looks
I
like it would
believe
be.
you.
Oh, that's a sexy
It's
looking boat.
pretty, but
I love that boat.
looks cold. Is it the boat way off in the distance we're
Yeah,
looking
there's a
at?
red one. Yeah, that red one right there. Is
I
that
can't even see the
120
color.
trap? No, that's not 120 traps. No fucking way.
I'm so excited to see the lobsters come in and to hear the real men. I think do I have time to go get another cup of coffee before they dock,
Well,
right? Okay.
no,
I'll be
no.
right back.
Well, unless you're here in like less than a minute.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. I might have to wait.
Well, I would say I have a bias towards people on the sea because my granddad was a merchant navyman, and he was involved in. I guess he was in World War II somewhere. Pretty odd. It was torpedoed. That's what I know, and messed him up. I never really got to know him, but I think on his 64th birthday, when I did get to meet him, he drank me under the table and then threw me at his house, and I almost died. I think, yeah,
What?
three bottles of brandy, man. He just like knocked me out on that.
Oh my God! Who does that to their
No,
grandkid?
he was messed up, man. He never grew up. I never grew up there.
He didn't know not to do that to people. How old
I was
was?
an
How
adult.
old were you?
I was 18, man. I was at least
Oh,
Wait, what the fuck?
19,
Oh,
18. Yeah, but it was it was an experience.
here come the mids. Here come the mids.
Ah, gotta jump on board, buddy.
I love
Do
the
you
look.
ever
This is
have the
boat
urge to
now.
start singing YMCA as the boat comes in?
I was gonna say that, Jeff. You beat me to it.
No, no.
Why the YMCA there? What is
I
that
don't
about?
know, because it's men in uniforms.
He's
They
not in a
probably don't.
By
They
the way,
probably
I'm
all look like
probably gonna
Leggy.
clip the. I'm probably gonna
he's
clip
not
this,
in
I'm
Jeff.
picturing
uniform.
sailors,
Video.
but they're all going to look like Leggy.
Oh, hello, sailor. Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Top of the morning to you, Jet.
Oh, cool. That's cool, man. That's a
Oh
nice
yeah, that
boat.
Okay.
is cool. Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's
Wow, you guys be great.
that's not
What
the
are
kind
you
of boat I was
doing?
picturing at all.
Are you cold enough there, Frosty? Yeah. Back right to you there, Studley.
Hang on. They got to see our faces at least. Know that the people that are watching them.
Look at this is so cool. It's like what's that show, Whale Wars?
That is sick, man. Yeah, this is mad. That's what I said.
These are all traps.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
it's like
It's,
a
Oh,
so
barge.
you guys
Yeah.
dropping them tonight? Is that your mission? Dropping, picking up? Do you do that both ways? Do you basically drop and pick up at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go
Yeah.
up here and get some shit. Hold on.
All right. No worries.
where did the
Work
lobsters
start,
end
work
up?
starts for him now.
Restaurants, grocery stores, where?
Hold on, I'll be back.
Okay,
Okay.
dang. Don't leave us hanging. All right, good. Now I can get my coffee. Hang on. How do I get out of here? Okay. Carry on. I will be right back.
All right.
Sorry. Hang on. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Leggy's busy, Jeff's getting coffee. So it's just you and me. How are you today?
All right.
Hang on. I got it. Provo. Provo provoked.
Oh
Provoked
shit.
Provo. You are not stupid. That's one reason why I got confused because I don't think of you as stupid. And also, I said on the stream that smart people are not immune from it either. There are some very highly intelligent people that also engage in conspiracy. So it's not a smart stupid thing. I want to
Hey man, relax,
apologize too.
bro.
I want to apologize for today.
Relax.
I did not intend to have that. I was just it wasn't even conflict content, but I'm surprised. Never mind.
You
Let
know,
me
you
own it and just apologize.
you interrupted
Seriously,
my
I felt really
conversation.
bad about what happened.
But yeah, Jeff, you interrupted my conversation here with Helena. This is not cool. I don't
On
like it.
my own panel, I interrupted
I
your
was already
conversation
started. Hey,
on my panel where
but
I
you were
get
gonna
to
make me
decide what
coffee.
to prioritize. I'm
Yeah, but
sorry.
you were
Go
gonna
ahead
make.
and
I gotta.
continue.
Whoa! You were gonna make a coffee. I know he's gone to make coffee. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry about
No,
that.
no, I just wanted to say, well, how's your day going?
Well, I'm, first world problems. I've been like, I make cakes. I make good loaves and that. One of the things today I kind of messing around with. I'm trying to make the fluffiest sort of lemon drizzle cake. You know,
Oh,
I'm trying to get this recipe for myself good. You know,
yeah.
so I can make good loaves. You know, lots of different ones. But this lemon drizzle I'm trying to work on, and it was almost souffle. I think I opened the oven too early. Okay, but almost got there, and I almost made it even better because it dipped in and then it crisped up, and then my sort of drizzle, the lemon drizzle you made, turned into like a candied toffee lemon. It was,
Oh,
yeah, and I was hoping like, oh shit, I could save it and put it in the middle of it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You
Just
know, but it's split as a came in that, so I mean in half.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Baking
fantastic.
is very tedious that way. Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
It's just I know the recipe. I know, but I'm messing around with all sorts. You know, I'm trying to. It's you know they always say it's a science, but the science itself is knowing and
yeah,
understanding volumes you use and what you use from the butter to good eggs. You know, everything needs to be as good quality as you can. Make sure
yeah.
that from everything I try bake and make. I made pizza today for three other guys as well. They came over, have a pizza, bang, 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 homemade, everything. I love raising the dough, you know, that's the way it is. But this one
Yeah.
upset me a little. So I was like,
Oh,
oh,
I know. I know. I
like
understand.
those, it's those weird things that, you know, you live by. Like, oh.
My mother, she was a fantastic baker, and my brother, he went to culinary school. He excelled in baking. Um, and I used to watch my mom. She would make Easter bread, and it's a whole
What's Easter bread?
process.
What's Easter bread? What's
Yeah,
that? What is Easter
it's
bread?
it's a sweet bread that has aniseed in it. Yeah. Um, Catholics or Greek Orthodox people, it's
Oh,
something yeah,
aniseed.
they make during the spring season.
Yeah,
Uh,
wow. Oh, so soon. Yeah, aniseed as well. Yeah, wow.
yeah.
No,
Uh-oh,
yeah,
we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
it's
Okay,
loading up.
let's. Did the men make it on shore yet?
Hang on, Mhm, you did. You don't drop the phone. You know, it's not that important. He's going to show us his workload now.
Well, never. I'm not gonna
Oh,
make it
please.
worse. Oh, I have.
What?
I thought we were gonna. Why'd you mute? I was.
Well,
Dang,
I don't know.
what a
Somebody
tease!
was
I was
cussing,
all
but
ready to
yeah.
learn. I have my little notepad and everything. Show us your lobster. I want to hear what they're saying to each other. What is he drinking on the job, sir?
It could be.
You could get reported to OSHA for that. Do they know they're on YouTube? You're
Oh
gonna get
God.
these people fired, Leggy.
Then quit it for them. If you know, if he is, he should be. It looked like a Coca Cola. Don't worry, really did.
Well,
I like their pants. They're
you can't miss the pants.
yeah,
Yeah. Those are rave pants. It's like you
yeah.
know,
There, yeah. There you
yeah,
go.
you know it, man. Rave pants. Well, it's also when they fall into the water, they can be seen. But
How
dude, like
do I have the ability
where
to
they
like?
go, like it's mad, man. These boys.
So that's full of lobster.
I don't think
Huh.
is it full.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, yeah. I would assume it is. Yeah,
He's
because
feeding them,
they take it and fill it up. Well, it's the ice, I think. He's hitting it.
and I think he's gonna help refill the traps.
Yeah,
I
this
wonder if they
reminds me
all
of
talk like Leggy. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, but he's basically muted himself.
Oh no.
Yeah, you should do. You got the right to. How big do you think his screen is? They're not see they we seeing them. Oh yeah, hang on. We seeing it from we don't know what angle. That's
Right.
right. Yeah, it's not. I like it
yeah,
halfway at the back. Then, man, there's two big houses there. Look at that. Damn, they're
Is
big
that?
houses,
wow.
man. They're big houses, bro.
Is it
Well, they're
houses
hotels.
or
Well, they're
hotels?
hotels. Yeah, yeah. They could be hotels. They're work
It could
hotels.
be
But
houses too. It's hard to
yeah, I
say.
mean,
Or
they look
barracks.
originally. Yeah. Well, yeah, man, they're big, man. Yeah, cool, man. You say, "Hey, check me out, boys. I'm on the World Wide Webs here."
I know. I'm sure they probably know that he streams. He used to put some of it on his channel.
And that guy's drinking coffee, bro. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
okay.
Yeah, he's drinking the coffee, man.
They probably.
Yeah, these guys are actually quite. They have to be strict.
Yeah.
Disciplined. Because if you
Yeah.
mess up out there, bro, I mean, with the way those ropes go down when they're throwing them out, you got to know where that rope goes. If it whiplashes, you got to be careful.
They just
That's
lost two fishermen. They had that
dangerous, man.
father and son that
Yeah,
never came back.
that crazy. That stuff is dangerous, man. The oceans will always be, they're not. That's not our place. Like space and I guess, air. And underneath it, I mean, the only landmass we should be on is this. But
Yeah.
hey, here we are. So we take risk. These guys, the risk they take is just immense. It's mad, actually. They are unsung heroes for their
I
for their
agree.
trade.
I am in deep admiration. I couldn't do like I might be able to go out on the boat and ride along for an afternoon. I couldn't do this long term.
Yeah.
Through that, okay. When I landed, so actually I went out on the North Sea once on a trawler, and these are fishing trawlers, and the thing broke down, and it was in the winter, and we got towed back, thank God, but it was just, oh God, it was terrible. I tell you what, I couldn't live like that because that's bone chilling stuff, man. And especially when it's waving around and the oceans are spraying you, and it's fish smell and sluddy
Oh,
and
the
oh,
fish smell would get me. Oh,
dude,
that
yeah, man, you
alone.
know it, bro. The blood and the
I can't
fish.
even go in a sushi restaurant.
It's just be like,
Oh,
oh, yeah, man, nuts. They should sell experience zones for this stuff, like a day pass for an experience. Yeah, because instead of flying a helicopter and stuff, no, go be a fisherman out there in Nova Scotia.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have well, I'm getting an Anthony Bourdain no reservation vibe.
yeah,
That's
that's depressing and stuff. Oh crap, yeah, oh crap, and he
Yeah.
grew up there, yeah. Oh, I don't, I've got his, I know, yeah.
I
I don't
have
know. I find
yeah,
that
I have his book Medium Raw. I do have that.
Yeah, dude, that guy was, again, like when he went on the Me Too stuff, it's not just because he lost his missus why he took his life, but the Me Too stuff is because he was realizing of how much of a monster he was in his heyday with
Well,
women and
yeah.
sex. Yeah, clearly. Come
I
on.
didn't know that about him.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah. And all sorts, man.
he dated that actress, Asia Argento, and
Oh,
he actually encouraged her to drop dime on Harvey Weinstein. And so I don't know that it's very complicated. It, I don't know. He's like, yeah, yeah, don't talk to his lawyers, keep your story, blah blah blah. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. But before that he had another beautiful wife, and she was like, I think she was Italian, and so he's hard to figure out. He was hard to figure out, past tense. And when he used to be, he went to a methadone clinic once, uh, had to get fixed there, but he was always troubled with substance abuse.
He,
But
well,
I
he
he grew up.
seemed so
He grew up like
wholesome on
this.
TV.
But he grew up like this, didn't he? Like these boys. He grew up on the coast, not as heavy workers, but he grew up kind of, with very
yeah,
little. You know what I mean?
Taking the
And
tract.
it's always that struggle that I always see that the best people have, the brightest. And he was good with what he did in New York and how he
yeah,
dealt with it in those days, in the 80s and stuff. And that stuff was, everyone was 24/7 then, that. Enron
yeah,
time. People forget. I still think I always say suicide because I've lost friends to it. The black dog. Um,
yeah.
you're trying to judge one's choice. On that. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard, eh? It's never
I
gonna.
just thought I was a little shocked because I thought he had a good life. I thought doing his shows, he had more than one, getting to travel, eat food and talk to people, and I thought, "Oh, what a good life." And then it's like, "Oh, he offed himself." It's like, "What?" It's I don't know.
Well,
Um,
you know the guy from like Prodigy. He did the same thing, and you know, he wasn't muck anyway. He was from a quite a wealthy family before he became the head of Prodigy. You know, the band.
Prodigy, Firestarter.
Yeah. That guy. He took his own life.
Oh, I didn't even know he killed himself.
Yeah,
Mm,
years ago.
ah,
Keith Flint.
That's the one. Yeah, and he was a posh guy anyway. You know, the whole Prodigy thing and the dirty, grimy London look was just an act.
yeah. Mm.
Man, oh
I thought
man,
he
look how
was.
frozen that is. Wow, it's getting cold out there. This guy's a king.
Yeah.
I
I
give
went to
him
see more
I give him
lobsters, but
views,
I
man.
know I didn't see any lobsters.
Well, I think they're
Leggy, we're
loaded,
still on mute.
but he
Oh,
doesn't care. He has to work,
yeah.
so he
oh,
can't.
there's the cage. Those are the cages.
Yeah, but these cages are going onto they're going somewhere else.
They have to
Clearly,
load them with bait.
yeah, but
Uh,
well, where on the bait is the truck.
It's in
I-
these tubs.
yeah, if they're loading these cages onto, you know.
I don't know if you can hear us, but we're on mute if you're trying to tell us anything.
yeah.
I would love to know too. Yeah. Hello, mate. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, they're arranging them again. So it's like they have to be transported away. I don't know. What the hell?
Hmm.
Yeah, they're empty, aren't they? There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
bait.
I guess that's where the lobsters are gonna end up.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
those lobster cages. Yeah, they drop into the sea. I mean, these things are
yeah.
dangerous, man. Oh yeah, awesome.
So the lobsters have never figured out yet to avoid those cages.
Oh, don't be silly.
Well,
You can,
like
you
don't like
don't be
over time
silly.
through
No,
evolution,
because it's no, because
evolve to avoid
no.
metal
I mean,
cages that trap them.
evolution, okay, into that regard, okay, is that species come and move on, and then that's it. They don't, they don't kind of tier to something else that becomes like human. We're not going to go there. It doesn't work. It's parameters off.
Natural selection.
It's
If
parameters off,
enough
isn't it?
generations of lobsters keep getting caught in the same cage.
I don't think it would change ever because of the way they can't sort of exchange knowledge. How
No, but
they
just through
Yeah,
natural selection.
yeah, I would disagree about crows, but
yeah
okay.
yeah of course. Well, yeah, crows and what's it, the other ones that you have? Yeah, ravens. Yeah,
Ravens.
with the tool usage especially. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean we're the apex, aren't we?
Yeah,
That's what we are. There's no other way around it. So we look down and we study from, and there's many things that are going to go forth that aren't. I think personally that humans are actually now going into the most stupidest phase that they've ever been.
Really,
I
even with
do.
all of our
Yeah,
advancements
completely.
in
Because,
technology, we're about to
yeah,
break quantum computing,
yeah, but
well,
because
AI.
people don't understand that. It's not just the quantum computing. Most people don't know how their fucking watches work or the quartz does time.
I know,
While the
but you
quartz
think
does.
that means we're at our dumbest phase because we don't know how our
Oh yeah,
watches
no,
work?
because most of us are just producing an information base. You know, I guess if you have to have a scale of where humanity should go, it should be to the stars, like Elon Musk is saying, or the future says with some of the, yeah, well, where we should go, right? we have to extend our hand outside, right? Do you
Says
think?
who?
Well, do you think that's the mission here?
I don't think there is a particular mission. It's whatever we
Yeah.
decide.
Okay. So if we're going to decide that, then it will always be sort of the fundamentals of what's going on with almost, I'd say,
I mean,
oh, geez,
I don't think the fact that
six,
we're not going to
six
the stars
billion?
means we're at our stupid phase. Put it
Well,
that way.
I mean, you're a Satanist, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so at least you believe in God. So don't worry about the Satan aspect of whatever. So the Jesus, whatever.
I
But
don't
but but,
believe
but
in them
no,
metaphysically.
no, okay, no. But if you say it be, as most people would assume that you can't just say, "Oh, metaphysical to them," because that would go, well, then you don't know the devil. But nevertheless, that we, I guess, are what at least 6 billion religious in this world, to the 2 or 3 billion that aren't.
Mm.
So the numbers are greater to one than to the other. So the odds are against you guys completely, no matter how the collective
Odds
is.
for what? What, what are you
Well,
planning?
domination of the global stage
You
that
think
we
they're
have.
getting to the stars with their religion or with their intellect?
No. I mean, religion is the power base of that. The intellect is what we should take out. It doesn't matter the numbers. Most people are stupid, my friend. No matter if they're religious or they're atheist. But there's more
No, that's the
religious people to
realization I've been
atheists that are
fighting.
probably smarter than the atheists. If you see my drift here, so they'll be
No.
driven on a different plane. As you say, they'll have, as we said before, there would be a bias that they hold because of it, an unconscious one, nevertheless.
Hmm. That's a lot to take in.
Yeah, it was.
So, Jeff, are you a Satanist metaphorically or
I'm a
literally?
Satanist in actuality, but yeah,
So,
it's.
you would have to come from a Christian background then.
I'm a Christian Satanist. I
Well, you would
accept
have to
all
be
of it.
because,
Satan is part of the Christian mythology. You have Jesus,
yeah,
God,
yeah,
Holy Spirit, Mother Mary,
yeah,
angels, demons.
yeah. Well, you could really only be a Satanist if you are a Christian, really. That's really only
The
the way it
IRS
works.
has it classified as a denomination of Christianity.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is it that you really embrace the archetype of the trickster?
Um, I guess that's part of it. The I think he's a larger archetype than that, so that's one aspect of the archetype. But yeah, the archetype is that's what he is for me, and I
Okay.
guess the trickster would be part of that. But he's also anti-authoritarian,
Right.
individualism, autonomy, self-determination. Plus, he's
Mhm.
cool.
He's cool, man.
He inspires rock music. He's not he doesn't have a lot of sexual hang-ups.
Uh,
So his
yeah.
morality fits me more than Christian bourgeois morality.
Yeah, I'm really into archetypes. I used to study Jung and Joseph Campbell, and yeah, the trickster characters, archetypes, they always attracted me. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the dark trickster, which we get a lot of on
Sure.
here.
Well, those guys are busy.
I love how
I mean,
of
the
the
workers,
sky.
right? They have to work because they pay to. They go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I know exactly where they're coming from. I ain't a lazy bastard myself. I get it. It's difficult, man. I mean, these guys are different because they're like cold water motherfuckers, in that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to work in the cold. But yeah, you're adequate. They're on the water and the boat, man. Screw that. No way. No way.
I love the lighting
I'm good. Oh, now
and the
it's
way
looking
it brings
the
out the
blue.
colors.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
very artistic.
The whole night is actually quite a phase. Actually, it's actually cool that he's letting us watch this
I know. This
live.
is this is
Yeah,
the
I
highlight of
love
my
it.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
No, I just wonder if his coworkers are like, put that put that goddamn phone down. I just wonder if they're
Something
thinking
tells
that.
me they're used to him. they,
No,
that
Well,
it
yeah.
would not
maybe. Yeah.
surprise them.
But
He's streamed from the boat before.
do you know what I like about this? Okay, it's not just the strength that they have; it's the way they're doing it. They have a technique. All of them. They've got the
Like the
technique.
organization,
Oh no, it's technique.
the
They know what they're
collaboration.
doing. Look, man, it's technique, bro. They know. These guys are like, good man, good team. There he is. I would be surprised if he just kicks him in the water. Go on, kick him in. He's got a flotation device, and we can find
He's
him.
just in. They have all these like overall, I'm sure insulated, and he's
That's
just
that.
there in his jeans. Oh, the other guy has his jeans too. No, that's overall.
No,
That's
no, no.
work
Yeah,
pants.
yeah. That's why I said to him. He does have. He should have put them on actually.
He might have long johns. Right? We don't have many
Well, he
layers.
said he didn't like long johns, so I
Oh,
would. Yeah, so that's coming out the water. That stuff's like wet as well, bro.
because last week it got really cold, and I was walking back from something in my jeans, and my legs were freezing in just jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but you got skinny legs, bro. Come on. I'm sorry,
So if I
man.
were fat, I'd be warmer. If I'd
Yeah,
be
of course.
fattening myself up.
No, it's muscle. It's not fat. It's muscle. You have
Oh.
more muscle. You have density, and then
Well,
you
how
have
do
the.
you know how you can have skinny legs with muscles on them? How do you know I don't have
Uh,
muscles on my skinny legs?
of course, you have. Everyone has
How do you
muscle.
know? How do you know about my legs at all?
Dude, you have skinny legs. Yeah, I've got some intel on you, bro. Haven't you noticed the drones? Joking,
They
man.
can see through walls. I
Yeah.
never leave my bedroom.
Um, no,
No,
I've
I
told
stopped
you
power
that.
training a year ago, and now I feel colder. So yeah, you have a point. Yeah.
Oh, for muscle?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
The coldest I've ever been is going to still be. I think it was 55,000 feet in the air. Oh, feet in the hills or mountains.
Uh,
Glacial. It was glacial, and it was terrifyingly cold because it wasn't just the cold was there. It was like the air was all just too dry, and you felt like you were drying out with it. Even though there was, you know, even though it was weird, cold freezer.
that does sound
Yeah.
cold. You were dressed.
Oh yeah, yeah, we were all adequate, but there was no way of like the bones wouldn't get warm.
How did you
Mm.
to me your face would get really cold. How did you protect your face?
Your beard?
Oh yeah, I guess that would do it.
Just a guess. I don't know. Oh wow.
I wouldn't like to work with it for 5 minutes. I can't stand even in the grocery store when I walk by the seafood counter. I can't stand the smell.
Of
You
what
don't eat
fish?
seafood?
No, I hate fish. I'll eat shrimp
Oh,
and crawfish and
okay,
lobster. I'll eat lobster, but I don't want
cool.
to smell it.
Yeah, yeah, cool. I
I'll eat the
understand.
cooked version.
I like tuna. I'd say albacore is good. Really,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
good.
I
It's like a beefy sort of. That's why you can make a good tuna roll from it.
yeah, I can buy the imported kind. Um from Italy. It's just yellowfin tuna, and they fillet it from the belly of the fish, so the meat's not pink. It shouldn't be pink anyway. So yeah, it's real meaty. Yeah.
We
Uh,
went to a fancy restaurant a few years ago in Seattle, and I got talked into trying raw tuna. It was on a little dish, a little square of it, and I ate a piece of it. I ate the whole thing. It wasn't too bad.
yeah,
It didn't
yeah,
really
that's
have a strong flavor. It wasn't fishy at all, and it was kind of the like texture and consistency of kiwi fruit.
yeah. That's the only thing about sushi for me. I don't like the texture. Uh, and they don't season it, not really. Um, so I don't know. Texture counts a lot for me, but
You guys know like pierogies or goza or what's the Italian version? Ravioli. Yeah, these
yeah,
things.
I like all that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. So then you can make them with so many things. So bisque, ravioli. You know, when you make a lobster bisque with lobster or whatever you want to do in a soup, you
Oh
can do
yeah,
pierogi, and then you can do it with like a goiza is fried but also steamed, depending how you like it to what you want to eat it as. You know,
yeah. I make
food textures we say are always like in the back of our minds because mainly how we I guess remember our food, and what we don't like is because we're not starved enough to know
I don't
what
know.
abstinence is. That's what I think. Because
Yeah,
on
I mean, I can make puttanesca.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's good.
Puttanesca, what's
Horse
that?
sauce.
What's that? Like, what is Puttanesca? Sorry, educate
puttanesca.
me, please.
Yeah, that's a sauce that's made with anchovies and capers, and if you want to, you can add tuna. But you use a tomato base, and then you add it to whatever pasta you want. But
No,
yeah,
I like horse pasta. Is it like horse pasta? They call it, right?
oh yeah, yeah. Literally translated, it means pasta made by a whore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, horse pasta. Yeah, is that?
So,
Are you talking of
is
horse
that the one with
pasta?
the capers?
Yeah.
I
Capers.
love
Yeah.
Yeah,
Garlic as well. You can put
yeah,
lemon, chili.
garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I eat the horse pasta. Yeah, I love horse pasta. I want a tin horse pasta. I
Y'all
love it,
have me
man.
hungry
Oh
for it
yeah,
now.
olives as well. Lots of olives. Lots of
Oh my
olives.
God, I'm looking
oh
at
yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
I like adding. It's not traditional, but yeah, I
Olive,
like adding the
right?
olives. Yeah,
It's olives.
yeah,
It's olives, garlic, um, anchovies.
yeah,
Okay, and they're normally in pasta water, and that's it. That's what they originally started from, and then it comes out to where we want. Yeah, but yeah, horse pasta to me, yeah, man, that is a meaty, brilliant dish, good for you as well. Yeah, good olive oil. Oh yeah, good chili as well. I like the hidden chili.
yeah,
Banging, man. Yeah, best,
yeah.
best.
That's one of my best dishes, I'd say. Yeah,
Yeah, good on you. Yeah, I've got many, man. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I should write a book. I should show some stuff more.
oh, like
Again,
a
I'm
cooking show.
experimenting. I know. I mean, on my channel, I have a few things I put up that what I've done, but I could nail it, man. I put it out there. I reckon I should, get a real desk and just do it, and people are like, oh crap, that's fantastic. And also how you take people into food. I think personally is always going to be like a break the bread with each other. There's
yeah,
nothing. It's the best, isn't it? Like we give, food should be given, and it shouldn't be wasted and bought and traded like the way. And it is because it's commodity, but deep down,
right.
good man.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think the way to many people's hearts is, their stomach. So
Well, that's the point of where people are sort of. You shouldn't indulge too much, right? Because that is bad. So you should just have enough where we can sit and then negotiate. That's why you have that
Who
feast.
monitors that? The food
But do you think it?
parents?
But but, Jeff, don't you think that's a relevant thing as well?
What?
Like you talk of Satan, right, sitting there. So Satan's on the left hand side of God, and Jesus is on the right hand side of God, right? You see it that way.
What does it have to do with how much food somebody eats?
Well, it's what people do with anything that they have. Food is what eats is gluttonous to that, and while we have, I guess with anything, we have problems with it. You know what I mean? How can I say
I
it?
don't. I'm a grown adult. I don't want anybody telling me when I've had enough food.
Okay,
I
no
can
bad.
determine that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. Yes. Yeah.
This this Satanist certainly does. In fact, I want to go. I'm tempted to go eat some soon, just to honor Leggy's hard work.
Yeah, I know.
Lobster,
Me too.
buy some lobster. These
Well,
guys, well, where are they putting them though? They're getting them all onto basically a
on
wagon.
that truck, and
Yeah.
I don't even think he loaded the traps up yet. They're just
No,
unloading him
no,
from
they're
the
just
boat.
taking him straight out. Yeah, of the boat. We've got to get
But
them
they
out
have
of
to
there.
fill them all with bait.
Well,
He's gonna be out there all
yeah.
night. $150.
It's mad. It's gonna wait. He won't be doing that there. That's going somewhere else.
No, I think they're gonna drive him to those buckets,
Yeah. Well,
and they
no,
put the
not so
bait
Yeah,
much.
in.
Going somewhere. They can't do it in the cold all night.
probably.
Yeah, they have to break. This is a hard job, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are like banging these out each time they're doing it. Like I'm reckoning these guys are pulling now about like 200 kilograms a piece because their arms, they're picking their crap up all day. Ugh. That alone was more than at least 30, 40 minutes. Look at the sky; it's getting dark now, and I bet you it's cold as hell. At least it's not
Yeah.
raining. You know, I want to send them guys out some
They're very efficient. They have their
yeah,
system go their flow.
yeah,
Yeah.
banging man. These boys are hardcore. Yeah. Uh, Hats off. Amen. Yeah, systematic. That's correct. Yeah, he's loving it. Look, he knows. I think he's got. Check this out. I'm still doing it. This guy's king, man. This is a workout, man. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you notice they're all thin. Do you notice that?
Yeah. Well, no crap. No,
Yeah.
they're all thin. They got good cores. It's the core. Remember, the core is the great. You got
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. But yeah,
to.
it's just something, I don't know. It's probably impossible not to burn calories when you're doing this work.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, man. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I laughed once when I was in Egypt. When I said a joke. I said like, "You want the Egyptian diet? You go to Egypt and you get their food, and then you shit yourself."
That's
Because
what I hear. That's what I
no,
hear.
I'm thinking you can do it in Bangladesh or Delhi or wherever you want to go. But it's the gut that changes, isn't it? Like, because you're drinking their water and stuff. But I
Yeah.
thought, yeah, let's go. But nevertheless, that's the whole point of us is the gut culture. By the way, why I guess you don't like one thing to the other. It comes from our mothers. I think the hardest thing that again why the Inuits and some of the people of like Namibia and stuff could eat the way they do, and even to the jungles of Africa, because their mothers ate that way, and it was spread
Yeah.
through that way. Yeah. Why these weird diseases are starting not turn up is probably because of the way we've spread people through the chain of commerce. Yeah, I reckon. This is some
Yeah, I
agree.
know. Yeah, my grandparents, they were used to goat milk. Uh, and it's funny, I can't drink a glass of cow milk without having issues. So maybe that's, a part of that.
Oh,
But
but you can do goat milk.
Yeah, I've had it, but I can drink milk, but I like if I have a glass of milk, like it just wrecks me. It just wrecks me. Yeah.
Oh, what do we have here?
Oh, sound.
How many
Yeah,
people
hey,
watching?
Leggy.
Leggy.
We didn't get to hear the real man, but it sure was neat to watch.
I think they have some volume here as well. Yo, Orange Man, Dad. I'm sorry. This is great.
How is the
This is
view?
like
Can you
this is
guys
better
see?
than anything on
Can you see
Netflix.
the view?
I
Is
could
the
watch
view good?
this.
Is the
Yes,
view
sir.
good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that we didn't
it's
hear
pretty
anything though.
good.
You had us on mute. We're very much enjoying this. God, it's dark already.
Put us on the screen so they can see me and you as well. Look, he wants to see us. Come on, go put us on the screen. Yeah, I reckon he'd appreciate that. Look, I reckon he'll see it. Hopefully, he sees
I don't
us.
know, Africa, if if you could compete with this.
Let's see this. I'll be like, should I do that? What's an
They're pro-
American?
if they're professionals, they're not even paying attention to what's on his phone.
Oh, they're okay. Oh, they're of course they would. I'd see my little face. Yeah.
Yeah, the YouTube.
I have a skull there. Oof.
Oh, they're talking. It's so far away. Okay, wait. I gotta hear what they say.
No, don't go up there. Don't go up there.
They do talk like Leggy. Oh my god. Don't fall in.
This is a tense moment here. I mean, seriously, Jeff, this is like a tense moment here.
Look at they having fun. They, he's dancing.
No, they're clearly like instructing somebody. There's more to come off, isn't there? Look how many more there are
Yeah,
at the
there
back.
are.
Ooh, they've had a problem here. Oh shit, man.
Did
Oh
y'all
shit.
see that falcon with that pigeon?
No,
Oh,
we
what
missed it.
happened?
No, that's what I walked up to when I walked down.
What's
That's
the
what I was.
red?
No, that was a pigeon.
I know. I didn't
It was
notice
a
it at all.
falcon had a pigeon. Yeah.
Oh, in its mouth. The red looks like the reflection on the ice from the tail lights.
Oh, no, I just saw blood. But red rum. Red rum.
Lobster. Isn't lobster blood blue?
No. Don't be silly.
I thought it was blue.
All blood is like iron based, I guess. I did not see that. What happened? Like there was a bird
It
that
is,
was
but
ate
it
by a
can be
bird?
blue. It changes color depending on how oxygenated it is, and blue
No
is
way.
one of the
Does
colors
it?
it can be.
Really? You joking?
No.
Really? Wow.
The
I did
intriguing
not know
blue
that.
hue of lobster blood is attributed to a unique molecule called
Yeah?
hemocyanin. I used to read encyclopedias for fun growing up. It's
Cool,
not
cool.
me
I did
being
not know
Me
silly,
that.
it's me
too. So did
remembering
I.
knowledge.
I thought that was like impossible, by the way. I'm literally not like aware.
Oh, yeah.
Blue blood. So blue blood does exist.
I'm surprised they're not more talkative.
Well, they clearly cleared out the
Get very
problem here.
focused.
But they're,
Okay.
they're, they're at least 10 minutes behind, by the way. You know that.
The what?
They're at least 10 minutes behind.
Oh.
Work, you guys. You got to work harder. Who's got the whips? Work there, crab man.
I would love to go help out one day, but they'd probably just end up telling me I'm in the way.
Yeah, of
So
course you
take a
would,
seat
man.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
play
you
on your
got to get
phone.
used to it,
We
man.
got this.
Boy, it's fucking beautiful down here.
Are y'all from Maine?
Pete, there's some up by the holler too, still.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's orange, a green, and a white and blue. You caught them on there right now too.
I love this.
We'll use the trailer and ice them right up on. I mean, come on. It's a heavy.
Can they hear us, by the way?
Can y'all hear us? Probably not. Leggy, do they know they're on TV? Or
Yo, Leggy. Leggy, buddy. Do they know you're on TV, yeah?
Sit that up.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, man,
This
I'm going to
feels
shout out to
invasive.
you boys. You guys are rocking. Fucking love it, man. You guys are fucking ace, man. Boys, fucking thanks, man.
That ain't very nice. So what are you saying? Your sister's fucking what or what?
Woo!
Fucking love it.
For sure. Well, you know. It happens, Steven. Nothing wrong. Hey, nothing wrong. Everybody's fun. All right, listen to it real quick. What?
Man, that's coming out frozen, man. Man.
Whose sister's that? What? By who? Matt Preble told me he was the last one to fuck her. Who? Matt Preble told me he was the last one to fuck her.
Oh, I hear that accent.
Yeah,
I hear that Maine accent now.
That's disgusting. Do you have her number? Yeah. You can't see it. That's disgusting. Do you have her number?
I love Mainers.
That's totally gross. What's her number? So,
Hey, are those full, though? Do we know if they're full or empty?
They look
or...
empty.
Yeah.
So I think they must have
They're stacking them.
already gotten the lobsters, and now they have to refill them with. But I don't know where would the lobsters be? Do they load them on another boat? I don't know.
They'd take them into their hole. They'd put them straight into their hole, wouldn't they? They'd pick them out, throw them into the hole.
Oh, the hull.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you think they're in the boat?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
They're lobster hunters, yeah. You put them in there, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, they're all set. Back away from my home.
Big bad guy. Orange man dad. It's so fucking brilliant, this. Oh, man, these guys. Ah, dude. You souls, man. God bless you.
See, if I took the show on the road, I could go all over the country and film stuff like real life
yeah.
people living their real life.
Well, technically, what we could do as a collective or an enterprise is come together and then find some more shellfish. And, no, okay, man. This guy's still listening out for us. But I get you. Spread the word. And,
Yeah, like you're right. I could do it from here. Just have people stream their ordinary
basically,
life.
yeah.
Peter.
And then when you get it right,
We get that barrel out too.
I think it should be.
Barrel, get out of the way. I don't know it's so fucked up back there in the hot day. So don't freeze. Oh, they're gonna be slippery. Right, it's gonna be slippery back and forth. We ain't gonna get to that time. No. Oh, we will with barrel. That stack right there where he's asking me what stack right there. That's 120. That's well worth it. Dude, I used to have 60 to a time. Well, you know, like, too many 60 dollars. Nope. You like that, did you? Don't you? If it wasn't so long,
How much do those cages weigh a piece?
I wouldn't want you to try. I would have had it.
How much do those cages weigh a piece?
I don't know. How much do they look? Like
Well,
50?
15 kilos?
Oh, y'all use the metric. I don't know in that case. I'm just a dumb American. Hey, Waffle. Yes, we're watching Leggy at work, and we're fascinated. We're riveted. We're we're going on about 2 hours now. I
Yeah,
could watch this all day.
yeah.
Maybe it's like the autism, how they can
Orange
stare
man
at
bad.
trains. It relaxes my brain. It can't be any worse than most of my content lately.
Say first round lines. Yeah.
Something fresh.
We might put some of the balloons in your truck in it. Because it'd be a little easier. Take them, dump them out
Yeah,
back.
I want to be able to
Really
question
dirty.
them, but they can't hear us.
Alright, we'll bleach them and then hang them off the stand tonight. Just so they're clean. Yeah. What have you done to yourself? Don't miss tomorrow. We need you.
Looks like they're almost done.
Well, yes.
Send the boat on its way. I guess they take the lobsters somewhere else.
That fucking thing keeps getting off walking.
I don't know every day. I know some days when the weather's bad, they can't do it, but they do it pretty regularly because they got to keep the lobsters flowing.
The lobsters must flow.
I think they have a quota, and they can only get so much through the year, and only so many have to come through if they're big enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he said Canada has different size restrictions, so Canada can keep bigger lobsters than the U.S.
Well, that was a hint. Something I should have asked about. Why? What's the difference?
Hang on. We'll get them guys up here in just a second.
I don't know.
Get all five. What's happening?
I think they probably, if they don't naturally replenish, they probably have ways to make sure that the
Do you think?
lobsters
Do you
stay
think? By the way, I'm totally going on a tangent here. But do you think that what Trump has done with saying about the duties up on fucking down south up north? Yeah.
I don't know enough about that kind of stuff. I hear that it's going to raise prices for some things, but Canada and Mexico already negotiated some kind of deal with it.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
But China said they're not backing down. But didn't that happen his first term where he put tariffs on China and they went into this little trade war?
Yeah, you did put the tariffs on China the first time around, yeah.
Keep it preferably. They got handles, clip on to each end. It's just easier to get out.
I'm financially illiterate. I don't know how any of that works. That's my stupidity.
Yeah.
It's a chance for me to be humble.
I'm doing well there. Boat trailer. Yeah, it's not fine. My other trailer. My cost is $8. I don't like the other wall. I don't like the other one. I'll have to go measure it now. I guarantee it. I think it was like a little bit more, so the tops of the barrel wasn't like 1.5 left. Yeah. This one's like. Well, it's usually always put barrels on it here.
What are the barrels for?
I don't know. Oh, freeze frame.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, freeze frame.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll back out of it in the meantime. Remember
I don't know. I
this.
think
That
I
was
have to go. I have to go.
joke. Joku, you everywhere. You're
My
not
cat's
just a
mad at me.
panel hopper. You hop around in real life too.
Yeah, I think I have to go. So,
All right. Well, it has been a joy today.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming up.
Yeah.
Ah, he
Yeah.
gone.
It was great.
And yeah, come back again and let's continue the education discussion because Animated Effigy and I had a really good one yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Just make sure education is in the title and I'll be there. I'll try to be
Okay.
there.
You know me, I love education and having people educated.
Okay. Well, goodbye, gentlemen. See
Take
you
care,
later.
Elena. And we lost Leggy too. Right about the time that Joe Cool showed up. No, I'm just kidding. Good to see you, Joe. Well, African, I guess if Leggy's not coming back, I can wrap it up myself. I feel like we got a lot today. We covered a lot. We might have lost Africa too. Bex, are you around? Do you want to go finish our show? I have time. My thing got canceled today because of the snow. So I'm home for the rest of the day. All right. Well, I guess that's it for me. I don't have anything else to say other than I think I'm a bully and I need to cultivate more patience with people that think differently from me. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cool. Well, enjoy that. Uh, I hope it's a good one. And, and I'll be out. What's tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be out tomorrow, the usual time. Okay. Yeah, just message me. That works. I'll be around. I might take a nap. Okay. Well, African, if you're there, it was good seeing you. I'm gonna wrap up. And let me see if I can find another panel to send everyone to. Who's streaming? Neurojack. Oh, I found about this new person last night called Hot Mess Summer. And she does work with the homeless. It looks like she's driving around town right now. So it's more of a live, like on the street, person on the street stream. So check her out. Maybe give her a like and subscribe. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow, the usual time. Oh, Don't forget, I'm an hour and a half early tomorrow because I have that lady coming to talk about community roots. She's a peer and she's going to talk about her peer organization. And so we'll do that at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific. Hey, Zentz, what's up? I'm wrapping up. We just watched Leggy unload lobster traps for the last hour and a half. It was very enjoyable content as far as I'm concerned. I loved it. And so oh, okay. Ah, I see. Cool. Well, good to see you. And I'll be starting an hour and a half early tomorrow because I have a guest, but I'm still going to do the open panel at the usual time after that. So you just get a little bonus content before. So I'll see you all for that, and have a good rest of your night. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Take care, everybody. There we go. Hail Satan. Christ is King, and Holy Ghost, God, and Mary, and all the